Hello again, welcome to the vlog. I'm in another sweatshirt and then I just ate some sushi right now. I was gonna vlog me going to the supermarket, but like I just don't have like the time to have done both. It's already 1 o'clock on Monday, it's Sunday, and I just thought I would maybe start the vlog for the week. I went to Aldi. You wanna see what I got for groceries? All right. In my Zion recyclable, Save the Parks. Oh, and another thing, why is this lunatic literally is like laid off 4,000 workers and doing more harm to the parks than good? Why is he on my national park pass? When we bought the national park pass, I was pretty not cool with the fact that his face is on the pass. Why do you need to be on everything? Basically, if you were to cover his face, which is exactly what I'm gonna do, to get fined, or like there's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be problems, there's gonna be consequences. Like if you need to say that, like, don't cover my face, you know you have haters, you know people don't like you. First of all, I was just minding my own business, and then you want to come and infiltrate my national park pass? No, I don't even want George Washington's face on there, bro. It's not about y'all. I want John Muir's face on there, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Anyway, you know, this year I'm gonna be outspoken, and that's also controversial. Sorry, Jaclyn Hill. Anyway, sourdough brown bread for my man. And I really wanted these, and it's perfect because it's 4. Higher price for 4? Yeah, but you know, it's just me, I guess. Whatever, it's fucking annoying. Where are my why is my groceries still at the fucking roof? How about that? Anyway, strawberries, bananas from Aldi. I did a fact check on the Bounty 2 roll, okay? This is the one from Target. This is the one from Aldi. Why is Aldi more expensive? Aldi, what the fuck are you doing? So now, I didn't do that the whole time, like fact checking their prices, but sis, you know I'm about to. Baby spinach and arugula. I was really excited to find this. We also did another fact check on this one. This one's from Aldi. I want to say the same size from Ralph's, but a price difference. They had a lot there. It's kind of like my new go-to snack instead of chips. Like in my eyes, I think it's better. I've done the math. Got some cuties for a little snacky snack. You know when you like are tired, you need just you need a jolt of energy. Let me re-download the Bobby approved app. Like, what the fuck? That's why shit takes so long if you want to like be more intentional. I'm from Honolulu. I can't believe a year ago I was in Hawaii. Not looked back at that footage or posted about it. Eggs, that's from Stater Brothers though, because I forgot it at the Aldi line and I was already in line and I wasn't leaving that bitch. There's no way. Kind of my kryptonite a little bit. I'm trying the less sugar one because one, that's all that they had, but should do less sugar anyway. I love these as a little sweet treat for a movie night. Did Bobby approve this one, and this one was good. Highly addicted to the Chobani creamers. They are also my kryptonite, but I'm trying this nut pod because I know this one's better and it is Bobby approved, and I felt like the marshmallow would give me like a, you know, ooh, Chobani. You gotta like ease yourself out of the cave. Fucking toxins. We can't really escape. I mean, I'm not, okay, whatever, sorry. Love this on my eggs because I'm not really a big fan of eggs, but it needs on it to eat it. And then back to this because like the other ones, like the calories weren't that much different. It's just more affordable. Whatever. This one is Bobby approved. I was there in the sugar aisle for way too long, but this one was approved. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know why. This gave me not approved vibes, but it is. Whatever. We like to eat these golden kiwis, and that's about it. That's my whole shit. And that was 8 minutes and 32 seconds. That is too much time. I'm gonna kind of hop off here soon. Basically, I gotta get ready for work and gotta cook, and I was supposed to go to the gym, and I still have to stop at my mom's house. So later.
Out last night.
That was literally me. What do you mean? February is our only rain. Okay, so went to Dick's for the return. I'm glad I tried on the shoe because the Metcon 6s I would get them in a wide if you definitely have a wider foot, obviously, but like not obvious because I tried it on and I was like, oh, this is tight. That might not be the workout shoe for me, but then the girl's like, oh, these New Balances, like every other girl in the gym, New Balance 530s or whatever. But I've also wanted to try them, and honestly, I get the hype. Hate to say it, but the girlies were right. But they didn't have like the colorway that I like. I just want something that goes with most of my outfits. I tend to like veer away from color because I'm a millennial. I don't know, it bothers me a little bit. So I got my gift card and then I could use it online. And then now I'm home and I'm cooking a little brekkie. I cracked the egg of this particular one. Like the yolk was not as yellow as it normally is. When ChatGPT came in handy, is this like rotten? Is this bad? And chat assuaged my worries. I just learned that word, assuage. I'm trying to up my vocabulary because I'm tired of sounding like a freaking hood rat. During the wintertime, which is right now, yolks tend to be a little bit lighter due to like less access to greens, or that particular hen just lays those types of eggs, or they're eating, I think, barley or something. I could just put it right here. But I thought it was interesting, and that's the good thing about AI, is that quick learning. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. We are busy gals. We don't got time, okay? This is a protein bagel. I tried this that I bought yesterday. Today, I got laser hair removal. It was the first time getting it done on my lower leg. It actually did not hurt, really, but I'm sure once the intensity of the laser goes up, it will. Coochie always, not always. Yes, the last time I was there, I handled it like a fucking champ, bruh. But I had that energy, like, going into it. And it wasn't forced. It was just a natural energy of, like, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I'm gonna fuck that laser up. But today I woke up really tired. I only slept like 4 hours. I'm watching Love is Blind Italy. Italiano. That shit is tea, bruh. I felt like it was more real. Like, I was like, whoa, actually, like, the Americans, I don't know. They're just too much. Italians, I don't know, it just felt really authentic. This guy right here, insert photo, the epitome of an egotistical narcissist. And like, honestly, I was not in that relationship, but watching it, I felt the abuse, and I was just like, my jaw was truly on the floor. I can't believe I'm watching this. What? A human being is acting like this on national TV, and like, he believes it, and like, he's just honestly scum of earth, truly. I don't care if you like, you're me. No, if you watch it, you'll know. Obviously, I watch all the American Love is Blinds, but you guys need to watch the Italian one if you are into the whole fucking Love is Blind universe. So I did my underarms, my lower leg, and the good old whoop. I was able to go to Dick's, as you saw. Got that handled. We're handling returns differently in 2026. We're meeting deadlines, bro. I have to do these dishes because they're out of control. And then I gotta go to work. And that's all the time I got. That's all, folks. Good morning or afternoon. It is 2 minutes till noon. I finally got the motivation. So I encouraged myself to get up and just try. I have been sucked into the world of our world and what's going on right now. And definitely going down the rabbit hole I've never really entertained with the cubes of the world and what's being said, and just all this shit. The thing I hate the most is just the hate. There's two ways to do everything. Okay, let me start over. Let's say you're in a relationship. The relationship is not always 50-50. Your partners may be feeling a 20, the other person is feeling an 80. 80 is going to carry a bit more for the time being when the other partner is a 20. And you are supposed to help each other out. Say I'm the 20, he's the 80. He's cooking more, cleaning more, and I'm kind of just getting by. He starts cooking out of anger, out of resentment. Or if I did it, the person who's doing more, cooking and cleaning out of not love. Or the person who's 80 does it with just compassion and care and love for them. Let me help them. You're doing it out of love. You're doing it out of care. You could cook out of anger, or you could cook out of love. There's two ways that you can do things. I'm going to talk about the way that we're treating each other immigration, how it's done. I'm a girl who likes to follow the rules for the most part. Somehow I was born and raised, or I raised myself to believe, if you follow the rules, don't get in trouble. I understand the issue of doing things the correct way, or the way that you're supposed to do them, right? The law or the rules. Some people break rules. Everybody breaks rules. But some people are doing it because they're trying to attain a better life and they're actually no harm to society. I think it's real that life is much harder and don't have the same like access to resources, or almost they make it harder for them. I understand the need to like, you should come here doing it the right way. Okay, the unbiased in me tries to, sees it. I could see that because I like to follow the rules as a person, whatever. But then also, if you're like also a criminal or you've done things that are not good and then you like get away with it, like you're not following the rules. The exception is you. There's a lot of people on the higher scale of society that do that. Two ways of doing things. You could do it out of hate or you could do it out of love. What hurts me in my soul and my heart is so much of this worldly stuff that's done out of hate. That's why my issue with the cubes, whatever this administration is like the way that you do things. That's my little TED talk. Anyway, I don't want this to like channel to be about like anything. Trust me, like I've avoided ever voicing my opinion or only doing it people I feel safe with for the most part. I think I've had enough. I don't know, like last year, not even just last year, just all my life, I'm just tired of living the way that I'm living. Like I want to make the changes that now naturally feel right to me. I'm just asking people to like, do we see what's going on? And don't we see that the underlying flavor, the underlying like root and the feeling of all this, something is not right. And I firmly believe you could do one thing either two ways, love or hate. I don't stand by anything with cruelty, hate. Those are just, I don't stand on that. And I think that's why I'm having like a break. I think I'm cracking because I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand to see the world like so hurt and everyone's so divided. And I hate feeling like if I say something or just voice my opinion or my feelings that I'm wrong, a crazy cat lady with no children. I'm a human and I feel like there's a better way to do all of this if you're gonna do it. I literally don't even know if this is gonna make it like to the vlog. I don't even know what I'm doing. This is not normally how I pictured vlogs to be, but right now this is also not how I pictured the world to be. I just hope we can all treat each other with kindness. So sick of it. I'm gonna take my vitamins. I ate a protein-filled breakfast and I also started my menstrual yesterday. Finally picked myself up to go work out. It's the little decisions you do every day that ultimately changes the course of your life. So you have to commit to the little movements. This is all I got for us today. I did it, y'all. I went to the gym, even on period day 1. Last night I had a therapy session. I'm just building the habit of going to the gym even when I don't feel like it, just going. And I'm so happy I did. And I got front parking. So it was a good day. It was a good day. I'm vlogging there just because it's kind of hard, honestly. I kind of feel a little uncomfy. Like if I'm barely feeling comfortable like going back on my own without like my trainer and stuff. I haven't trained with her in like over almost coming up to a year. I just wanted to prove to myself that I can come to the gym on my own and build up this habit, and like the reward would be to go back to training with her. I know it sounds silly, but like sometimes you have to like feel like I didn't deserve to go back without proving to myself that like I can do these things on my own too, but I just do need some help with like gaining comfortability again with certain things. It's so much easier when and like feels better when you're trying to relearn like a habit or like a skill when you have the support. So, but I wanted to prove to myself that I can build my habits and I do have the knowledge of to do some like basic training and get myself back into the gym on my own and like build trust with myself. I think building trust, oh, you know what, my therapist just told me that too, but like more emotional trust and trust myself that I'm making like the right decisions for me, building trust with myself is something I really, really need to lean into this year. So that's what I'm doing. And what I'm going to be doing is turning off this camera because I'm burning. The sun is in my face. I have no AC on. I'm in a sweatsuit. Ooh, good day one, baby. Put yourself out there. Trust yourself. Build trust with yourself. Build the accountability with yourself, because all you have is yourself. And the biggest thing that has been carrying me lately, of like carrying my own weight and like taking care of myself, is nobody is coming to save you. Only you are. So with that, the 2026 season comes to a start. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Package. Got new Asics. I'm really excited. I've been buying Asics for like 4 years now. Ooh, these are my mom's shoes. My mom enjoys pink. These are the new Asics. I got them under pre-order when I bought them in December for Christmas gifts. Gel Nimbus 28s, women in wide. So these specifically, holy shit. This little, I have my phone on the Moft little wallet tripod thing. I really do like this purchase, but I'm not gonna lie, like, if you want to put some angles on the phone horizontally rather than vertically, like, your camera weighs it down this way a little bit. So that's what just happened. I like the purchase. It's very good for like something compact and small and travel. Now these are mine. Let's go fall again. Oh no, it's not. I'm really excited because I needed some new Asics. My other ones I'll show you in the car. I've had those like long before I went to Coachella in 2024. I was using them up until like October of this year. And it just needed to go, like, desperately. I was using them for work shoes and that shit hurt. That's how I knew I ran those into the ground. So I got the new ones. I bought these like thinking I'll take it to Coachella, but you know, Coachella is dirty, bro. So I might have to just, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to fuck up my new shoes, you know what I mean? But you need good shoes for Coachella. Literally, I feel like I didn't have any pain when I went to Coachella because I wore Asics. Like, they were good at that time. Like, we had a whole regimen, certain vitamins, magnesium for sure, and something else. My friend Malia got us prepped with those, and then I brought the Tiger Balm and a little foot roller. When you're 30, you gotta meditate, bro. You gotta meditate about your decisions and how you're gonna help yourself in the future. But yeah, so I'm really excited with these. Oh, I love Asics. I'm just so excited. Okay. Look how crisp a brand new shoe is. Look at the platform for your short girls, your 5'2" baddies. I'm so excited. The kindergartner. I actually, fun fact, didn't learn how to tie my shoes until I was like in the 3rd grade. My best friend from kindergarten to 5th grade tied my shoes. Well, obviously until I couldn't. She was my best friend though, from kindergarten to 5th grade. Bro. Literal clouds. Oh my gosh, I love how they're just like super white until they're gonna get fucked up, but it's okay. Just look at those. I am literally on a cloud. That's why they're called like cumulus and all that stuff. They're literally named after clouds. So today I got on the Fabletics. I think this was the Kourtney Kardashian brand. And then I got a little shy and I put on my Hellfire Club. You know, I just couldn't go in with the bra. I'll do that for the sauna. I'm lifting. I need to be, I'm safe. These types of shoes for like upper body day. I just ordered New Balances because, as you saw in the other footage, I did not like the Nike Metcons. If it came in a wide, sure, but that was just too narrow. And I know Nike is narrow, but I just wanted to give it a try because I went off of Whitney Simmons' recommendation. And it's a great recommendation just for a particular girly with a more narrow foot. The New Balance is for the wide girly, you know what I'm saying? And these are actually a wide too. And like I said, they were under pre-order from the Christmas time. Totally worth it. The worst part about new shoes is getting them dirty. just the drive up, dude. Chill. All right. I'm feeling better because it's been a week since the can I say that? The Ja Rule of Renee Good. I'm truly engulfed, and I've never been in a more like a crash course about what the fuck is happening in the world. I just, I could take it only in like small bits and pieces, and like I knew how I felt on the inside. But this just really was like the tipping point for me. And honestly, I kind of also feel 2025, I learned a lot about how I handle conflicts, about how I want to, what like works for me and what doesn't anymore. I want to be more honest with myself and honest with people, but like respectfully. I just learned a lot, and I'm trying now to put into practice, and I kind of feel like I just feel like when people say, oh, the older you get, the less fucks you give. Yeah, I'm at the less fucks part finally. Knew about it, I was like, oh, I want to be that girl. The people pleaser me had me like this, but now you're gonna know how the fuck I feel. I'm sounding a little more confidant right now, but like I said, I'm putting it into practice. I kind of feel like this is part of it. It's my day off. I'm finally kind of like a little bit out of the depths. I'm starting to see the light, and this song in particular, there's just something about this song that just like brings my spirits up. Fallberg, I just discovered him recently. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it. Those songs took me out of my depths, and the gym has truly been my place of escape. Don't get me wrong, I still see the news like, ooh, and I'll look at it on the TV while I'm at the gym, but I have to focus on the reps, so I can't focus too hard on the news. Thank you, gym. This is also the first time I've ever been to the gym literally 4 times a week. All these years, even when I had a trainer and everything, I kind of got into fitness in 2020. And I remember that first trainer hurt my back working with them. It hurt my back at work. Got into a relationship. I'm like, okay, what are all these excuses, right? Got better with my back. Went to my trainer now. I haven't worked with her literally in a year though, because I had a knee problem. I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable. Like I need to get my knee problem situated before continuing work with her. So I did the gym, right? Consistently for twice a week, but with my trainer. And like, sometimes I go by myself too. Got my knee problem, like I think in November of 2024. And I think it was from me doing my own personal training. It hasn't quite been the same since, but it's gotten better. Really did just fall off the gym from November 2024 to like November 2025. Every year I've noticed like November is like my beginning of change and rest for me. Like truly the beginning of winter. I begin to winter, like a verb wintering. Like I get to slow down, hibernate, solitude, focus on me again. Really, I think something changed inside of me this past 2025. Can't describe the feeling of other than like the need to change. Like that happens with everybody, and like it has different times in their lives when it comes, or different like temperaments, and how it proves to you like in your body that change is the only way. And I could have done it earlier, but I didn't take myself seriously. At some point you take yourself seriously, and that's okay. Do I wish I could have begun it earlier? Duh, yeah, hello, but here we are. And all this to say, I went to the gym for the first time on my own 4 times this week. I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe once, but I can't even remember, so it doesn't count. I just am really proud of myself. And I know we're only 2 weeks in to the new year, but I will say like I've actually never had like a new year like this. I know it's going to get harder when the season changes, when spring is here, baby, because spring is popping. Spring is Coachella. No, but like it's all a balance, This is what I want the channel to be about, truly. And just to be the girlies who do our normal day-to-day things. Of course, there's going to be like some fun shit up in here. You guys would have saw my life the past 3 years. It was just like, it would have been really entertaining for you guys to watch. Like, I still have footage and stuff, but like, whether if I'm going to actually get around to it, probably not. Like, I remember I thought I was going to like start my YouTube channel in 2020. Dude, what the fuck? We're not going to go there and mull over the past. I have been actually videotaping as a vlogger, never posted anything. Anyway, whoa! This is me. I've always just thought like, why isn't me just good enough? Like my little boring life, working my 9 to 5 and like doing some things here and there, like, is that enough? And I still don't really fully know, but I'm just kind of like in this fuck it era. I'm trying not to think. And like with some of the reels I've posted over the past year, which is not that many, but like the best ones, almost all of them are curated in the moment. It doesn't matter what I look like. Nothing was planned. Like I had thought and I was like, oh my God, I can execute it right now. Happy to see the internet go, I think, back to that direction. Like the kind of messy but cute aesthetics had us in a fucking chokehold for 10 years. And I when they say there's a new trend going around saying 2026 is the new 2016, and I beg to differ in the regard. And that was truly when the internet was popping, like when YouTube, like creators and influencers were. That's even when I started vlogging back in like 2015, and I posted stuff in 2016, and it pains me a little bit to be like, oh my god, if I had started back then, like what it could be now, like where I could be now. And like, to me, it's just so sad. In light of recent like news of people talking about fucking sick of influencers, we're sick of the sell. I'm kind of like, I'm glad I wasn't on that gravy train, because I think it would have possibly gotten a hold of me too. I think it had everybody, because that's what was in. It was like really looking into the life of, whoa, like these normal people like have this really cool life, blah, 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 blah. Everybody wants to have freedom of speech, freedom of your time, and the flexibility, and like to provide for your family and do what you love. Dude, I've been vlogging since before vlogging was a thing. My dad gave me a camcorder in the 5th grade. I flipped that to look at myself on the little, view mirror thingamajiggy. I was vlogging in 2005. I think what they're saying when they're saying 2026 is the new 2016 is that there's like a new era. I think the whole sell. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I know these creators have to have sponsors. It made me feel like if I'm not like Jaclyn Hill or like, those big YouTuber names, or like Desi, do I have anything, to really offer? But you know what? I found a lot of comfort in like these like chill YouTubers that have been on the internet for like a long while. Those are my comfort YouTubers. The ones I do feel like I can still relate to. And like, don't get me wrong, like, of course, as a career, like in any career, you move up. People make more money. People get more opportunities. I think that there is and can be a good balance of like, hey, this person now is possibly a millionaire, like makes like hella money, but they can still be real and attainable. Like there's gonna, like, why can't there be two things in the same in a way? Like she has a Porsche, but she's still showing us like Amazon dupes for under $15. Like that's fucking cool. Like I like that. If it's something that's just all about luxury, then hey, maybe, and that's okay, maybe just shift your audience to strictly luxury. I think it's the way that things are handled and said too, but like we're not all perfect. Like we're human, we're living for the first time in today. Everyone sometimes needs a little check, but also people need empathy and understanding. That's my take on the influencer world, or like the change. But I really do feel like 2026 is the new 2016, like almost like a rebirth in a way. So I'm excited for it, and I'm here for it, and I'm just feeling so much better. There comes a time something calls for you to pay attention, and you just have to pay attention to it. You know what I mean? I think that's the vlog. I don't even know what I would call this video. I don't know if it's just gonna last more than 10 minutes. I don't know.